Before we start, I just want to say that the story moves from right to left and from top to bottom. You can see the indications in the pictures from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Right to left, top to bottom, right to left. And Iguno took those guys down. Oh, wow, 1 second. She took out those four guys in 1 second. What the heck was that? What happened here, huh? Those three girls were being surrounded by some thugs, and then that other girl walked by. Then the guys kind of started to harass her too, although not really all of them. And now they look like this. She did that in a 4-on-1 fight? Who is that girl? And it's Ikuno. After finishing off the guys, she's walking towards the girl. We, And she just crossed them without saying anything. Oh, that was scary. I thought she was going to yell at us. Like, I helped you out, now you have to pay me back. She had a mean glare, yeah. That's what I thought too. Like some kinda new schoolgirl gangster. Really creepy. So what happened was those four guys were harassing some girls, and luckily Ikuno was there to kick their asses. And now it's in the school, in Ikuno's class. Everybody is talking around her, but she's sitting there quietly. And then somebody said, "Hey, Shirataki-kun." So it's some girls who approached her. "What school is your uniform from, Shirataki-san?" "It's not from around here. Is it further north?" "Yes, Haruko High School." "You see, you were right. I knew I had seen it somewhere. One of my relatives lives near there." "That's pretty far away." "So does that mean you went into Haruko before you came here?" "No, Haruko was before the one I before that. My father is constantly transferred around, and it's a pain to keep buying new uniforms. So I just wear this one." "That must be hard. Wait, does that mean you'll be leaving here soon too?" "I don't know. I can't predict the future." "I hope you can find a place to settle down for good. I hate to be moving all the time." Huh? What? It's Shirataki transferring again? Why? Why? Tell me. Were you listening to us? Don't eavesdrop on other people's conversations. You just wanna go out with her. Shut up. No, I don't. What? You better forget about it. You're not her type at all. Shut the hell up. So in Ikuno's class, it was just some random girls and guys who were fooling around her. And after the class, Shirataki was walking in the corridor where she saw Takeshi. But they just crossed each other without even saying hello to each other. But Takeshi stopped. "Hey, bitch!" He called Ikuno a bitch, and Ikuno looked back. "Huh? Are you talking to me?" "Yeah, just so you know that's what I'm gonna be calling you from now on. So keep that in mind." Ikuno is really calm. She's not saying anything. "Listen up. You just cause you're friends with Kitano-san now doesn't mean you can act all tough. Cause you are still not cool with me yet. I'm always watching you to make sure you don't pull any stupid shit. Don't think you'll have the chance to strike on Kitano-san's. Just remember that." "Okay, you do that. I will remember what you said." So Ikuno just answered him plainly, and she just agreed to Takeshi, and now there is nothing to say between them. "Huh? What? You're keeping an eye on me, right? Do a good job. You never know what I might do." "What the fuck? Is that some kind of joke?" "It's true. Shichiro is kind of person I like to defeat one day. I might do that if I get the chance." "It's your job to make sure that doesn't happen. So keep at it." And now she just left saying that, making Takeshi all worried. "Ah, what was that all about?" Man, I don't understand her at all. Shit. And then she was walking around and heard some noises from one class. And there it is, Crudo came out of. Oh god, Crudo-san, are you alright, Crudo-san? What the fuck? Why don't you watch where you are going? You wanna die, huh? So Crudo didn't realize who he's talking to, and that's why he received a kick. Crudo-san! Oh, are you? Are you act brown bitch? What the fuck was that for? What is act brown bitch supposed to mean? It's short for a cussed brown haired bitch. It means you. Now listen, act brown bitch. Don't get too full of yourself. If I get serious, you don't stand a chance. You got that, act brown bitch? Such wonderful nicknames I get. Oh, so it was just regular Crudo, and Ikuno also got a nosebleed from that strike. Look at that! Ack Brown bitch has a nosebleed. Isn't that hilarious? How fucking lame it is. You got a double barrel blender yourself. Ah, let's go, Crudo-san. We don't wanna make her angry. You never know what violence girl might do next. Huh? So what? Listen, Akron bitch, I'm letting you win. I'm not using my full strength because you are a girl. You got that? Someday we are gonna rumble you for real. Remember that. So Kurudo just said that and left from there, shouting that he can win. He's just not using his full power, like always. And then Ikuno met Kitano. Ah, Ikuno-chan, what are you doing here? Hey, how are you, Sichiro? So Kitano saw that Ikuno has blood on her face. Oh, Ikuno-chan, you have a nosebleed. Huh? I didn't get it off. What in the world happened? I just ran into something big over there. It's no big deal. No, you have a handkerchief or anything? I refuse to carry one. Oh, it's not going to kill you to have one on you. Here, use this to stop bleeding. I didn't need it. It will only get dirty. Just do it. You don't want to let your nose keep bleeding. So Kitano offered a handkerchief to Ikuno and she accepted it. Well, did it stop? I think so. So the blood was all over the handkerchief. Sorry for getting it all messy. That's okay. Handkerchiefs are made to get dirty. You know, you're quite a funny fellow, you are. Huh? Despite your face, you're actually quite nice. You're always thinking of others. But I can't really tell if you're strong or weak. Yet you have defeated my father twice. So Kitano was just standing there thinking what she's saying while Ikuno is talking. When people are hurt and bleeding, you show up out of nowhere and give them a handkerchief. Ikuno, I skipped just all of my classes yesterday, so people are bugging me. I better show up to class on time. Goodbye. Ikuno-chan. So this is the conversation between Ikuno and Kitano, and she just left from there. And now the school is over and Ikuno was going home. Ikuno! Ryoko. Ha! Thank goodness I made it. I saw you on campus. Let's walk home together. What about Shichiro? Don't you start too. It's not like I go home with Kitano-san every single day. I guess your dad's gotten used to this school by now, huh? He's a pretty open teacher. The students seem to like him. He can be nice when he's not focused on his target. He has pretty different inside and outside personalities. Oh, you always say that. I didn't think all the students are totally oblivious to that. And it's not that hard to tell the difference between those two different faces of a person. For instance, I think his old smiling face and the face he makes now are different. Ever since he quit this special counseling job, it's like the danger drained out of him. Huh? My father has really advanced his techniques if he can fool you that well now. No, that's not what I mean. I think you know better than anyone else, Ikuno, right? Bye, Shirataki-san. See you tomorrow. Hey, Shirataki, let's go on a date sometime. I'll let you hit me 5 times for it. Man, shut the hell up. What a bunch of airheads. Really? I guess all those guys in our class are like that. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Today is a good day for it. Kitano-kun isn't here. Huh? Oh, you want to go there? What are you two talking about? You wanna come too, Ikuno? Oh, it's nothing major. What place are you talking about? The place where Kitano-kun and I fought for real. So Ryoko is referring to a park. And they really went to that park. Wow, it's been so long since I visited this place. Geez, I didn't even know there was a park here. I guess there is no reason why we couldn't have brought Kitano-kun along. Maybe I just felt shy about it. So you had a serious battle with Chichiru here? Well, serious in Kitano-kun's own way, you could say that. I viewed him as an absolute enemy and I wanted to finish the fight. That's how I lost. Just like me. Yes, it's pretty much exactly the same. He beat you, he beat me, he even beat my father. That boy is really something else. Hey, I always wanted to ask you, what do you think of Kitano-kun, Ikuno? Huh? I mean, you were pretty serious when he got suspended and everything. I mean, we are all grateful for your help, but well, I like him. He's kind, strong, and fascinating. Oh, so Ryoko and her friend were really surprised after Ikuno's answer. And Ryoko's friend is thinking, oh, love triangle. What? I like you too. You are interesting and stronger than me. I like that little one over there too. Huh? The blonde boy is annoying, but I like him too. The big one is stupid but funny. I like him. Red hair never learns from his mistakes, but I like him. I like all the airheads in our classroom too. Huh? It's such an odd school. Everyone treats me like a normal person when before I was always feared and shunned. So even it looks like Iguno was feeling bored in her classroom when all the people were just messing around. And even if Takeshi, redhead guy, and Kurudo gives just shit to Ikuno, Ikuno seems to like this place as she's being treated like a normal person here and she's getting accepted by all those guys. Even though those beatings were never solved, it seems like everyone can tell it was me who did them. And yet they still treat me normally. They are not trying to suck up, they are not afraid. It's like I never did anything at all. They are all so carefree. At all of the schools I went to before, I was the object of everyone's fear. They all avoided me. They pretended like I didn't even exist. That was, of course, my own fault. But I didn't really see a problem with it, so I didn't care. I thought that was just how it was. It's the first time this has ever happened, so sometimes I'm a bit taken aback. But it's not that I find it uncomfortable. I'm just so surprised that I can find myself at peace in such setting. So after hearing all this, Sikuno and her friend, they were also happy. A while ago, people were really afraid of Kitano-kun. Well, it's still true even now, but back then it was an absolute terror. But ever since something happened, everyone has come to realize that he's not that kind of person. Well, I guess not everyone has realized it, but since then, Kitano-kun has stopped being the object of everyone's fear. Now he's just a kind delinquent, or an honorable guardian who's scary when angry but never harms normal students. Stuff like that. It seems like that was the point at which everyone started to view Kitano-kun for who he was, not what he was. They were able to look at him with their own eyes and think of him like a regular person. I don't know, it's kinda hard to explain. This may not be right way to say it, but it's like we all conquered our fear of Kitano-kun. So now, smaller fears no longer can phase us the way they used to. By seeing Kitano-kun's actions, we have conquered our fears of appearances and learned not to be misled by outward lookings or rumors. I know it's not exactly the same for everyone, but I think that's what happened in general. Here once again Ikuno was looking on the side with her plain face, but she is happy at the school. And then, Ikuno-chan! Oh, Kitano-kun! What are you doing here? I asked some people from Ikuno-chan's class, and they said she was walking in this direction. When I saw you in school, it seemed like something was wrong. So I talked to your classmates, and they said you might transfer again. Huh? Really, Ikuno? Really? Really? So when Kitano came there, Ikuno had a smile on her plain face. Well, the entailments of my father's work here have changed somewhat, and he himself seemed to have no intention of leaving Hikaiku at the moment. I think I'll be here for a while, and I like it here. I'm glad you made all these friends. It would be a shame to lose all of them. You ran over here just to say that. You're never going to change, are you? Huh? Are you glad, Ikuno? I hope we can be together forever like this. Yeah. And this chapter ends plainly with a picture at the end. I'm not sure if this is Ikuno, but it's just a pretty girl. So this is the chapter of Ikuno, how she's getting accepted here. It was boring and plain, but still it was a nice chapter. It shows that how Norihara Yagi cares about all his characters. He's not just focused on Kitano or Kururo, he's focused on developing all characters. And that's why we seem so connected with everyone in this manga. But next time, I think we are gonna have more fun cause this is the starting of a new volume and we might get to see new characters which was not in the character definition, but still we might seem to have some fun with Ryoko's father. We will see what the story is in next episode. Until then, sayonara.